Yumi, but Alistair could work out well for him down towards this bottom side of the map.
Okay, so nothing too crazy going on, kind of going as we expected. We've clearly of Schalke to disengage when they did because Leader got the level up and fighting the bot lane.
DOS is not in good shape here at all. Flayed back. Upset there, the Lantern available for him, but Trick is in here in time. DOS still has the flash. Trick, of course, used his earlier one. Flash pop, but there goes the Alistair as well. Hansama might have to flash away from this because that stun is proccing. It's a challenge for this one, but DOS and Hansama on their way. Hex flash across the wall. DOS looking for the engage, lands it onto Trick, but didn't catch him. Blue did go across to Kire there, and now DOS is caught out of shape. The cannon barrage comes out, and DOS will be sacrificed here. Schalke get another kill. And there's the wind wall as well. Well blocked out there by Leader. Glacial Prism comes out. Odo's rotated down from the top lane. Leader trying to dodge away. Uses Odo as a stepping stone to get up towards top. And here comes the Vlad down. But Leader has to dodge around as much as he can. In the end, he will go down. The last breath will not save you now. Trick takes him out.
4 versus 1. Leader does what he can to get out. And he did pretty much everything that he could have possibly done, but in the end it was not enough. Now Hansama looking to dive upset.
How much can they do with the fact that Ignar was not in this lane? They knew he wasn't here. DOS gonna be the one to tank up the tower. Knocks upset into the wall. The Ignite is ticking. Upset flashes away, but Hansama secures the kill, and DOS
is in the river. This means Schalke can guarantee a numbers advantage, and Odo has just base so he can TP in and offer support immediately. So very safe Drake, very aware. Now Trick looking for a play on the bot side of the map.
Kire snuck into the second bush. I'm not sure Schalke are aware that he is there. Upset. Almost stepped into it. Kire there, in the right position. Upset's by himself for the moment. Here comes Trick, but Kire jumps straight onto Upset. Cannon barrage in the wrong place. DOS on the back line now as Upset goes very low. 300 HP left on him, but Hansama can't get in close enough. The cannon comes down, and it looks like Schalke are going to take 2, but Hansama is trying to turn it around. Kire survives for a moment, but Trick gets the double kill. Hansama just about lands the Void Seeker. One more auto's enough, and he's still alive as Trick eventually takes him down. Abadage comes in with a world ender, and Leader's just trying to dance around the fight as much as he can, but he will get one shot down. The last breath comes out. Leader trying to take it in a 2v1. Can he turn this around in favor of Misfits? Abadage, the world ender's not procced anymore, and Leader looks for the knockup, lands it. Abadage's gonna have to try and retreat, but here comes the Darking Blade back, and Leader will realize he can't take the fight anymore.
Wow, Misfits much earlier. Trinity Force into the game. Dan won't be able to join bot, and now we see a fight.
Leader locked up with the Glacial Prism. Perfection. And we'll see if Misfits decide to go for that push in the mid lane that you called, Vedius. Instead, they just used the Rift Hold. That's not really going to do anything.
Entered the river, the Drake was basically dead. So now they're looking for a play onto Abadage in the bot lane.
Leader looking for the knockups here. Cannon barrage comes out. DOS will land it. Last breath used as well, but Abadage is still very, very healthy. The Darking Blade's connecting. KazaLoLLCShighlights is almost falls. Gets away just for the moment. The pops and wind wall. In the end, he will fall to Trick. Another kill goes down for the Schalke jungler. I believe Upset gets it instead. It's a double for the Lucian.
And will likely take it down along with the bot tower. Schalke, after that single play, take everything.
5,000 gold lead for them at the 16.5-minute mark. It's a devastating advantage.
But most of the time, it helps them. And it means that when you try to force plays onto them, you have to be very careful.
Flash away there by Upset. Ignar not in a good position as all of Misfits barrel down towards him. He will be sacrificed, goes golden for a moment, but when all 5 members of Misfits are around you, you will fall. Akathian Rain, the teleport coming in behind them as Abadage is going to join the fight. Trick jumping in, knocked airborne. The Gragas gets it, Misfits get it, but will they get out of this one alive? The hook lands onto Dan. 1 down already as Leader pays the iron price. He will play used by Dan on the backline, but Hansama's so low. Odo will take him out. Dan trying to flash in to take down Upset, but already DOS has fallen as well. 3 kills to Schalke as they decimate Misfits.
Misfits may have found the Drake, but they will not be able to walk away with their lives. Schalke find 3, and now they have the right set on the mid lane tower. Maybe another kill.
Chase still on here. Sanguine Pool used there by Dan. He will get out, take the Krugs. That's what he'll do here, Vedius. The Baron will fall. Schalke will secure it. 21.5 minutes in. They have an 8,000 gold lead on the map.
Really good awareness.
Stand under the tower.
Really good awareness from Odo. He knew this was coming. Can he get out of it, though?
Here they go. Bit of instinct in. He can't, is the answer there, Vedius. And Schalke
tower, they're threatening the top tier 1 as well. So even though Misfits find a kill, and maybe they can find the bot tower, Schalke are going to take so much more. 2
towers already off this Baron play. Hansama with the Arctic Assault. Ignar going forward. Puts the exhaust down, puts the box down as well, and Upset is very happy to take that kill away from Ignar's group.
But their stall tactics are not working very effectively. Their second items are the next 10 minutes of the game.
If the game lasts that.
If it even lasts that long.
50 seconds left on the ban buff. Schalke will have taken.
Yes, it does stall the game out a little bit longer. Yes, it does allow Misfits to get a couple of the second items, but Odoamne tried to zone off the enemy. But here come Misfits. When you're in a deficit, you group up as 5.
Hook lands onto Dots, pops the ultimate, pulled back. Cannon Barrage on the backside of this fight, and Misfits now have to take it. Dots falls burst, Trick there with the first kill. Emo play used, and look at the backline. Dan's there, but already it's a double for Trick. And Odo's chasing out Dan. Killer Instinct in by Hans Summer, but already the rest of his team is down. Upset will fall in the hands of Hans Summer. Dan trying to base up in against Odo in the 1v1. He loses. Hans Summer surrounded by 3 hungry wolves of Schalke. It's an ace for Schalke, only losing 1.
Misfits had to face check. They did what they could by grouping up as a 5, but they were just too far behind. Schalke never gave them the opportunity to go for a steal. Instead, they would just break the base and maybe even look to end the game.
17 seconds left on Kirei. Dos just about to respawn, but Schalke, 4 members strong, can just look for this one. They haven't got their AD carry with them. Might be a little bit trickier than it could. Dos goes in, lands the knocker, but already he's down again. The ace comes out, and Schalke realize maybe a little bit too greedy to go for that final win. It will take down another inhibitor tower. They'll take the inhibitor in the top lane.
Misfits not really in a position to contest, but you can see Kirei on the bot side of the map. And the best that Misfits can do is trade it for a tower.
And looking to try and take, well, it's their first tower of the game. 29 minutes in. But the ban will fall here to Schalke, and Misfits actually might have pushed a little bit too far here. Dan caught up in the cannon barrage. Upset jumping forward as well, but the Hemo play comes down. Will Dan be able to survive through this? Dodges out with the Proto belt, but he will fall. And Schalke get another kill under their belts. Dawson leader on the bottom side of the map. Schalke with Baron can look to use that mid-wave to push in for their second inhibitor of the game.
So those are the first 2 towers that Misfits actually have been able to take in this game, as Odoamne secures Schalke's second inhibitor. Misfits are in dire straits right now, and with Dan gone, they have very little hope of keeping this game alive.
Look at that damage from Odo as well. Now with the Phantom Dancer, he is absolutely decimating Misfits. They're going to wait for these super minions to push in. Odo can just look for a parlay. Dos so squishy. Only has the Zeeks. Teleport coming in. Glacial Prism will not connect. Schalke looking to end it right here, right now, as Kirei goes down to half. Dos trying to get in from the side. Leader lands a knock up on Abadage. Hans Summer jumps onto the back line and already until it's dead. Hans Summer opening up the big guns as he tries to help his team survive in playoffs, but he's hooked and he's done. Schalke once again clean up the fight. It's now a 3v2, but Dan is back. Abadage gonna try and land a knock up on Leader, but he's stopped in his
secure themselves their 4th Drake of the game. But is this enough? Running out in a minute. If Schalke cannot secure this inhibitor, it makes me wonder how much longer Misfits can stall for.
That is the question, Vilius. Can they hold on to this? Because Baron buff still, of course, on Odo, on Trick, on Abadage. Super minions pushing in 2 waves. Last chance saloon you have to feel here for Misfits. The Glacial Prison goes wide, but the inhibitor will fall no matter what. Misfits now trying to defend just at their Nexus towers. 2 towers and 1 Nexus between them and defeat. Schalke looking for that playoff run. Kirei, Cannon Barrage takes him low, but they both get back onto the fountain, and now that first Nexus tower will fall. Schalke have playoffs in their eyes. They have Athens in their eyes, and Misfits just trying to hold on to it. Dos knocks Trick away. Leader tries to jump onto the back line as he gets exhausted, and now Abadage is just acting as a bouncer for the rest of the team. Leader has to come in from the back. Hans Summer has to do something miraculous as Schalke push forward once again. The Hemo play comes out. Dan heals up. Dos still alive, but Abadage goes on a rampage. Dan goes gold, and Abadage is on the fountain. Trick's just on the Nexus. Abadage gets off the fountain, manages to survive. Dan falls. Leader goes down. Hans Summer has to flash away, and Schalke have done it. They hook in Hans Summer, and they hook in a spot to playoffs. Mordekaiser is going to be the final lock here for Vitality. Could be mid, could be top, of course. Still that Silas Flex ability. I believe that that's advantage in the bottom lane, and in the top bit of that's the Kleptomancy sitting on Genex. Mowgli going in, kick back, straight into the face of Jizuke. Submate trying to get away through the tunnels. Will survive to fight another day. Looking for the re-engage. Straight onto Mowgli. Here's Genex. Teleport coming out. Void Rush, 1 down. Jizuke trying to trade it. Submate survives for such a long time. But here comes the counter TP. The equalizer put down. Jizuke will fall. And now Cabashard is not in the best of spots. Caught out in the enemy jungle. He tries to take down Sakre. Gets a lot of damage down to half HP.
He's in the death realm.
Has the He's in the death room, as you say. He had the flame spitter. KazaLoLL still putting the damage down, but can't land the last obliterate. And now GenX should just be able to clean this one up. No summoners for KazaLoLL, no chance to survive. SK takes 3.
And this is where we see KazaLoLL locking Sakura into the death room. We don't have time, another fight.
Jizuke is caught out. He went in thinking Jack Troll was in the right position at the right time, but Crown Shot was there with his TP.
Pushes you up on this top side of the map. They can play around their Rek'Sai a whole lot better. In a shorter lane, Attila can step forward on towards the wave to push it out. In the top lane, it's not...
SK were very much in the driver's seat in this game. They've had a good early to mid game. Now we'll see how they can progress that.
See the trade-off in pressure, right? When SK bring 5 people to mid lane, they're the ones that are allowed to push. When they have to back up and pick up waves, that's where it gets harder.
Jack Troll goes in with the quickness, but look at the final chapter. We will lock up Attila. It locks up Jack Troll for a second. The root comes back with the Glade Caller, but the culling is used. There's the equalizer. And Vitality burn in the fire of hell. Sakura takes double, and it's too easy for SK.
They knew that GenX and Sakura were resetting to the side lanes, but they did not respect
that a Corki just simply can't access.
What a strong performance so far by SK. 21 minutes in.
Just 38 seconds before the Infernal Drake spawns. That's going to be a major blow here towards Vitality. No, KazaLoLL does have a TP advantage over Sakura.
SK is at their strongest. Vitality should be careful trying to force a
All of SK grouping up as they try and get mid lane priority back, but Jack Troll already low, equalizer solo. Death's Grasp pulled by 3, there's the counter equalizer with an equalizer over the road. SK going in, and already Jizuke takes 1, Dreams is down, but look at Sakura, he can just burn them all up. That Rumble is still very healthy. KazaLoLL trying to get in onto Crown Shot, can't quite land it. Oh, he gets it! The Death's Grasp pulls it back even after he's fallen, and here goes Jizuke going in, shut down. Vitality find a miracle of a fight.
KazaLoLL comes up huge right there with a 3-man pull into the rest of his team, down 5,000 gold even after the team fight. It was KazaLoLL that was able to turn everything around with just 1 ability.
This was like an ideal fight from the side of Vitality, and they need to find another one.
He's got flash, he's got quickness. Jack Troll looking for it. Gonna go in, there's the quickness, but already they try and turn onto him. Dreams caught up, look at the damage coming out the final chapter, they locked up! That's not the fight you wanted, SK! Find everything they wanted.
Every player had flash up except for KazaLoLL. Now bot lane, Sakura caught.
Pulled back with the Death Grasp, has the flash, will try and jump across the wall, put in the Death Realm. Doesn't really have a way out here. Blast Cone used nicely there by Mowgli to stop Sakura from being able to get away. That equalizer's not going to do too much, and in the end, Sakura will fall, but SK have started up the Baron. Jizuke there, KazaLoLL has teleport. Jack Troll on the flank, has the quickness, looking for it. SK trying to burn it down, they'll take it. Can they get out alive? They'll jump towards the back of it, over towards the Crux. GenX backing away. That's... Oh no!
Actually tried to force a fight, which means that they're able to dive out the back end of the pit. Jack Troll aggroes the minions, and that first...
I think they just want to utilize this Baron buff as much as possible. 2,000 gold off it so far. Crown Shot steps straight in towards KazaLoLL. What are you doing, Crown Shot? Straight into the Death Realm. Equalizer comes down. Survey trying to get him from the side here, but it's a 2v4 as Vitality collapse. Jizuke on his way as well, and the rest of SK are not there in time. It's a double already for KazaLoLL. The final chapter is just way too late. You could have written an entire novel in the time it took Dreams and GenX to get across, and now Vitality continue the chase. Teleport out. Attila goes in. Oh, cancelled. Vitality cancel the TP. Attila will die for it, and GenX trying to survive. He'll take double. He's healed up. The Zoomies obliterate Mowgli. Kicks him in the face. Kicks him out of the game. Dreams falls as well, and Vitality get the X.
Vitality absolutely.
But Vitality's continue to show us the sort of form that took them to Worlds last year.
And it's KazaLoLL.
Death Grasp was just used. Mowgli and Jack Troll on the flank. Looking for that connection, the Sonic Blade Tower. Maybe they just give up the Baron. They say, okay, we can force down mid. Jizuke coming in from the side. Vitality still on the Baron. Inhibitor Tower falls, and SK, you have to think of just giving this one up. They go for the inhib now. Maybe even looking for the final fight. They can push forward. They got a minion wave. Vitality, you need to get back in time, because right now SK are pushing. The Nexus Tower is their target. Double-aided carry on the side. They'll take the first one just about, and now SK will have to back away. Vitality with the Baron trying to defend. Jizuke going forward. The color hits him down to hard. Jack Troll with the flag for Southmain. A perfect block on Jack Troll, and now the fight erupts. SK are taking down one. Jack Troll in the tunnel on the backline still surviving, and now it's 2 for 2 on either side. We'll see, can Vitality still defend this, because SK want to push in.
GenX is still alive, and Attila is solo with 3 minions here. Remember, the Baron buff went to Vitality. SK do not have it. Vitality can clear the minions.
KazaLoLL still alive. Death's Grasp pulling back, and as you say that, the minions are cleared away, but SK not done yet. They're looking for it. Jack Troll, oh my god. That was disgusting amounts of damage.
The next minion wave has a super minion in it. 28 seconds on Jizuke and Mowgli. SK, they think they win the 3v3. They're gonna look for it right here and now.
No ult on Jackdaw, no ult on Tilan. Look at the damage once again onto the Xayah. Sakurai there, his ult is not up yet, but the Nexus tower may be down already. Jackdaw jumping in, he's done, and now SK take the Nexus tower, and they're looking for the win. Attila and KazaLoLLCShighlights is all on you. Can you defend? Not quite. KazaLoLLCShighlights burning away, but he goes into the stopwatch for a second. They're going to forward. They're going to win the game. SK take it from Vitality.
You transition into Dragon Control.
Woo! This is what I love to see, folks. See, hate it in solo queue, love it on the LEC stage. This
He's
is
still
going
running Ignite, and he wants to go for the all-in.
Cage wants to be careful though. Hylissang is here as well. The chain CC starts to come in. Now Caedrel. He pays the price for that.
Time while Caedrel would have to respawn from his death timer and then walk back in, that he can start this dragon, especially with priority bot. Hilly in trouble though.
Trying to heal.
He's gonna inch out of it.
Bone plating. Yeah. Power of the pike there. We'll take him out to safety, losing vision, of course, but now the top side very much has to be careful here. Mystique and Jessica's gonna fish on a Reckless. This is going to be big. Reckless now valking up, and that's a lot of damage. Jessica finding the kill. But if he does execute, he's gonna be making mad bank, and this might just be it. A lot of immediate damage coming in. Jessica, though, not afraid to fight back. Broxton now coming to Colin coming out, but little does he know. Sonic Wave, resonating strike, and a quick kill. Keeping an eye on the backs. Reckless, of course, with no TP, and they are just immediately going to engage on a Hylissang, though.
Well, that's not gonna help him.
But Broxton now going for a bit of a hero play here. Won't cost him too much to try for the contest, but will not be able to get it in time. Control ward burn.
Roaming with their mid laner. In this instance, it's still the Corki, but it's Reckless piloting him. They force Expect off the tower, and maybe a free kill.
Oh, Expect just... That was...
I know, he's always
You don't want to be the
fishing for
guy
it.
who misses it. Fnatic will grab a tower. Excel, of course, grabbing one on the bottom side. Now they're moving up to the top side to contest a bit. Some free time for Yasuo in the mid lane. Looks like Nemesis will be solo taking the blue buff. And the TP now coming top side. Hylissang and Whipple are going to be in trouble. Mystique just going to throw out the ultimate. The knockup comes through. The lockdown. More damage coming in, but Whipple's still trying to make his way out. Broxa Mage look for the disengage, but there's the kick coming in. It's stolen away. Caedrel will not need to use it. Broxa now running, dashing out to safety. Will use the
This
ward.
is Fnatic just overreaching. They should have immediately backed.
Oh, we're trading plays, Rosker, and that's all it's going to be. It's the kick flash to Broxa. All too clean, but it's not going to matter. Jessica once again finds the outplay. His life will be forfeit in the end, but the 1-for-1. We'll have to see. Maybe Caedrel's going to pitch for a play as well, but the knockback is there. Very easy to burst the Silas out at this point. They don't want to commit for anything else. The knockup immediately connects. Clean pickup. Mickey now can chase. The Conqueror has been procced.
Here comes Nemesis.
Whippo trying to push for this play, going to be pretty massive. Mickey not going to be able to grab it. The dash through. BEQ flash! He lands it! He goes through. Mickey's feeling himself. He might just find the outplay. The knockup goes through. Mickey!
Flex on these Yasuo. And meanwhile, all of this time is spent that Excel now get to roll this tower in and catch out Broxa.
Knock connects. Tries to find the blast cone. Will not even happen. Fnatic. It felt like they were
Calm down a little bit.
I'm sorry, I saw a really sick Yasuo outplay and I'm just losing my mind. And Hylissang. Ooh, clean hook. Stun, follow up. Caedrel's going to make it out safety. The Ignite burned, I think, a bit prematurely, but Nemesis is on the way down. Cassio ult not available quite yet, but can't ground his opponent. It's going to make it a little bit more difficult to find a way. Mystique's now pulled back. Hylissang looking for that sweet, sweet money, and he's going to find for control over this cloud. Mystique will get pulled back. Hylissang can push for that as well. Grounded. Expect comes over the wall. Big Aatrox in the midst of the team. That's going to zone the rest of the members down. Expect staying full health, but locked up, but stunned down. The blast cone takes him into enemy territory. He will be killed. Blippo will find that one. Hylissang now ready to re-engage. Broxa trying to fish, trying to find the opportunity. Stolen away Cassio. He goes in right back. They want to turn it, and that's massive damage, but it's just an absolute bloodbath here. Excel are losing. Jessica is slowed, and that's going to cost him his life. The
Backline. Fnatic were just able to front to back walk them through that team fight. Which is crazy because Fnatic didn't.
Can't wait to see it again, but for now this has been an absolute trade of blows, except we were even on gold moments ago, and now it's a 3K gold
If
lead.
you ever dive in, she just Cassio ults you. And again, having Reckless on
Throws
the
out the Darkest Blade. Mystique's though going to pitch for the play, now walking, tanking it up, but it's a pretty easy setup now for the last breath. Shut down onto Whippo. Very clean tower dive. Mickey takes a lot of damage on the back end, but
power game or the pick game, because if they ever start it, again, Whippo doesn't have to be there. Between Corki and Gangplank just dropping the ultimates on them, they'll just destroy them on the pit. So Excel are like...
see what Caedrel can do with those stolen ultimates. But for now, Whippo might actually be the one in trouble. Jessica, though, taking a lot of damage. Not respecting the attempt for Gangplank to come through here and just find a kill. Whippo will get one in the exchange, but that's going to be the stolen pike ult. Caedrel will find the reflect, because the other strength of this composition, Cassio, of course, is a notorious just Baron Destroyer. Can't can't really give Fnatic the opportunity for Excel that they have these resources, that they did push Fnatic out because the Mountain Drake spawning is ideal for this team. Less because that Nautilus ult came out, he knew he was dead. Fully convinced to play. Does cost him his flash, which is less than ideal, but now big fight potential to break out. That is the package. Huge opportunity. The gangplank ult is coming down. Mystiques is going to try to go back in and expect on the backside. Yasuo there with the knock, they're trying to find the reset, but Yasuo's instantly deleted. He just cannot survive in the midst of all that damage. Just on the outside, he's just looking into this fight, watching his team be obliterated. A freeze frame. Cable contemplates his option, and he knows death. The only thing left on the table, the reactivation on the Sonic Wave, but he'll get it. Mid-flank, Broxton will go down. A clean play might just stop the Baron from Fnatic.
Yeah, I think that might be the only saving grace.
Like an appropriate champion, Jespa has to be careful, but as this Cadril going to try to dash out to safety, the Corki ult stolen, buys a bit more time, manages to finish his Danyas, but is still going to go down. Jungler gone means Fnatic have priority. Yasuo combo into the third stack of the Darkened Blade is still alive, but Mickey, not what he wanted, tries to build the one while tries to buy a bit more time. Goes golden, but Hylissang goes down. Expect wants to disengage desperately. The ult goes back in. Excel instantly taking the fight. The kick to disengage is beautiful. Brox buys a bit more time. Jessica fishing for the 1v1, but Papu will not let it happen. He may just be the sacrificial pirate to ensure that his team can make it out to safety, but Reckless will not leave a man behind, and they're turning the fight. Fnatic managed to do it.
This is dire situation for Excel.
The pullback is there. Expect caught out for a bit of time.
Oh god, the barrel.
Putting him to the meat grinder. There is nothing left. Mystique now tries to run for the hills. Broxton goes in. Has to be careful though. Still a pretty squishy Lee Sin overall. Mickey going to try to find something. Goes for the kick back. He's next on the list. They're taking names. Jessica tries to get one back in return. Mickey, the hero moment, potential to turn this one around, but he can't get past the wind wall. Goes down. GA procs. It's a brief moment, but he's already dead. The flash forward. Nemesis wants a little bit more. Mickey tries to find a way out, but Fnatic just destroying Excel in these exchanges. Nemesis will grab one more. It's a free Baron. Very clean execution. And this is the stage of the game that you did not want to let Fnatic be comfortable in. Teamfights just consistently going in the favor of this Fnatic squad. Gonna grab the Baron, going to reset.
The LEC, Hilly loves to use the mobility, and yeah, this Pyke has changed where he doesn't have the same wave clear options as previous Pyke does, but he wave clear very quickly without having to set up soldiers and then immediately kite towards his team.
How do you kill these champions?
It's getting really dire. I actually really want to compliment Fnatic and how they're keeping pressure up with this Baron.
Coming in, Jessica incredibly low already. Beautiful Cassio step will stop the engagement in his tracks. Jessica though too low to make it into the fight. Whippo just shredding through the XL lineup. Fighting off more than they can chew. Fight on the bottom side as well. Cadril has to flash out to safety. Another tower is dropping. Fnatic are just walking into the base of Excel. They're making it look too easy. They are simply too far ahead. 10k gold lead. Maybe an opportunity for Excel to turn this one.
The top wave. They're now using that pressure as mid and bot are being shoved in. Kelly now has access into this inhib. And I think it's good night, Sweet Prince. There's one.
Hylissang leading to charge, so two inhibs.
Waited for his team to join him into the mid lane.
GP also zone off, combined with the Cassio Miasma, making sure there's no clean path to the fight. Whippo distracting the rest of the team on the backside. Excel trying desperately to find a fight, but they cannot. Tower gone down. Hylissang now looking for an opportunity to go in. They don't have a tower here to defend them. If the fight kicks off, it'll definitely be in the favor of Fnatic. They're just going to grab another inhibitor. 3 inhibs down. Fnatic
timer's about to come up 40 seconds, and that's what Fnatic are looking for. This is the last. With Cadril backing, I think they're just going to sack it. I think they're going to wait for Fnatic to march in with Baron.
Oh, Cadril, though, doesn't look like he's going to get the chance to weigh. This is going to be it. The Baron's down. Cadril's dead. There is no way Excel win this game. It is not looking likely.
Oh, no. He hooked the wall.
Dashes in and out from Mickey. Looks cool, but will not amount to much. Now pinned to the corner, tries to use Broxa as an escape. Jessica leaps forward on a Reckless, tries to get something back. Reckless now unstoppable. The rest of the fight kicks off. Nemesis going for the 2v1 in the midst of everything. Zoning expect down. That's it. Fnatic moving in with confidence. An absolutely dominant game for the team. A bit rocky in the early game, no doubt, but absolute control in the mid to late game. XL did not stand a chance, and even their fountain may not be enough to save them. Fnatic take the win. Position bars for a bit of lane priority. It feels like a very LCK style draft outside of the Twisted Fate in the mid lane.
I think what we see right now from OG is very strong pushing.
Assassins can have a lot of trade back. I'll hold it though. Chachi.
Flash already gone for Visit Chachi. He can't walk out of this one. They're just going to point and click him down. How far he walks up from the tower? He's going to take too much damage here. No, just barely.
Use the enemy Twisted Fate or the allied Twisted Fate to go onto Xerxes instead.
This is a bit dangerous.
Xerxes, of course, has access to the ultimate. Is just immediately going to try to lock him down, but the exhaust comes out. That's going to be big. Kabi now moving in, but the man advantage coming in for Origin. Can Humanoid come on the backside and save this one? OG flexing their man advantage. They're going to grab 2 quick kills, playing it out exactly as planned. Cold now saves. A bit of time fought. Humanoid leaping back in and stun. Ooh! Perfectly timed. You can stun it mid-flight.
But they assume that Xerxes is onto the top side, so using the control ward on the immediate reset, hey, Xerxes is probably not in the area, we can get this Mountain Drake for free.
Vizichachi, meanwhile, on the top side, is playing on his
There's
island,
the
but the
TP.
fight on the bottom side. North Scare, and of course, with a lot of immediate CC. Cole trying to find the kill on the Comet, but Humanoid comes in one more time, trying to fish for this one. Red Buff going down on a killing spree, now turning his sights on Mythy. This is an absolute bloodbath. This Akali is disgustingly strong. Is trying to go for a little bit more, though, maybe bidding off more than he can choose. Cersei moving in on the top side. Splice are making plays across the map. Nuke Duck all on his lonesome in the mid lane, and now Bari is going to be sacrificed. Huge damage as Cersei finds the kill.
And this is an absolute disaster.
They get another one!
Oh, God.
All right, I don't know.
He backs all the way up to second tower.
Yeah, and they're going to actually move everyone out of this top lane except Kabi, so he gets the solo plates, and now the rest of the team can move down into mid.
Quick ulti comes out, twisted fake and reveal the Akali, now trying to dash back and being out of safety. 54 comes in from Humanoid, they're trying to turn the plane. Whoa! Is a hero! That was a monster play! Baited and outsmarted. OG bite off more than they can chew.
Cersei absolute for OG. It has taken a massive swing the other direction.
Huge, 27.2 to 25.5. The Drakes will even out as well, and I honestly, just a fantastic mechanical moment from the Splice team. It looked like
Chachi does need to be careful if he makes some of those roams later on.
Now, I do like what I'm seeing from Splice now, trying to move inside the enemy jungle. They don't have the wave clear. Splice can pick this up.
pretty easy. Mythy, though, starting to step forward. Patrick will throw out the ultimate, quick block from North Scare. Can't leap out to safety. Will use his ult to escape. Not even able to kill him. Looks like Xerxes might just fit for the kill. Now immediately they're stepping forward. Very easy for Splice to continue to dive in. Humanoid gonna dash out, though, respect.
Free.
Be able to grab this one. Good look from OG to make sure that they get more out of that exchange. Still a gold lead for Splice.
Might not have to burn his TP to get to this fight.
Vizichachi just walking forward, though, face first in the midst of everything. The ulti coming out from the TF. Good bit of snare coming in from Xerxes, but supreme display of talent now used. Will not have the luxury of that snare or stun in the pit. A calling now coming down. The 5 members grouped up, lined up, looking for an opportunity to outplay.
That was a really good communication, but the dragon goes down.
Immediate exhaust comes in. No ability to grant the true stealth. Meanwhile, the fight breaking out everywhere. OG flashing out to safety. Comic cleaning up in the midst of the time. OG split and are torn apart in an instant. This team is too good at skirmishing. They step forward. They're going to get them all. Alfari, the only survivor.
This out.
Just a beautiful fight overall. Alfari enjoying that movement speed buff, but someone needs to be strong. Someone needs to be able to go toe-to-toe, and it just feels like Splice right now as a whole are so much stronger individually. Maybe OG can find a big team play here. Mythy now moving into the midst of the team. The lockdown is there onto the Kaisa. Kave has been removed. Humanoid now trying to find the disengage. Stepping out, the gold card is available, but he goes immediately into the back line, now invisible. But they're trying to spot him out. They've seen him in the midst of everything, and they're trying to hold on to Supreme. Oh! Humanoid is still alive! He is shutting down Origin. Playoff dreams are dying before us. The double kill for Humanoid. He is eager to find the win.
Just when things look dark for Splice, Human Up comes up clutch.
Splice are so incredibly devastating with these multi-threat compositions where when one member falls, the rest can still have the potential.
This wave, so their main objective is knocking down every single turret that's not inside Origin space.
Knocking one composition. You're looking for numbers advantages and using those TPs to find picks, but otherwise everyone should just
Splice start up this Baron, and Colt's gonna have to get in there fast.
See if he can find the pit. Oh no, that is not the gatekeeper. You whittling down that mid lane tower.
And unfortunately, Origin are just going to get chunked and poked out here.
GP all not going to connect though on the follow-up from the Braum. It's just going to be the focus on the tower. OG know they lose the fight if they step forward. Xerxes still hovering around the outside. Humanoid ready to dive in if he needs to, but GP is going to be in trouble. A lot of good mid lane in the meantime. OG commit for a play that they think is going to win them the day, but instead it costs them an inhibitor. North Scare buys a bit of time. Humanoid ready to go into the back line. There's no way to spot him in the shroud now. Nuke Duck has no ultimate. He knows this. He goes right in. Humanoid looking for blood. Xerxes on the front line, trying to fish for another opportunity. Vizichachi kick back, and North Scare is slain Patrick. The rest of the fight will continue to step forward, but Splice on the cusp of ending the game. OG, no mana for Nuke Duck. He's gonna get one more card. Has to go for blue. No, goes for gold instead. We'll have no more wild cards in the fight to come. Maybe can get something else done, but they're just buying time. Now goes in. Humanoid sees his opportunity, tries to finish the game, but the towers will reveal him now. Splice slowly but surely ending the game. A last desperate hold for Origin. But Splice determined to end this one. They're going in. They see their opportunity. North Scare going to land a concussive blow. Will not be enough. Mythy manages to save the day, but he will pay his life. No, surviving in the end, taken down. The stopwatch will save Mythy, but it will not save Origin. Splice move up to 11-4.
They have the 1-3 team comp where they win the side, but I feel like with their team comp, like they can actually team fight as well. So like they can do both of the one's going and just group 5 mid and just...
Should know that EULCS is here. They hit the Squire's Bloom. In fact, you can see the missing ping there from red side.
But now the stacks are starting to come through. The Caps now continue to engage. Larson flashing out to safety. The flash to continue to stay. They're going to be able to land a stun on the Larson. This is bad news. He can try to heal up with the Cold and Meek, buys a bit more time, but Wonder's here as well. That's it. First blood donated to the Kali on the top side.
Okay, so the fadeaway Cocoon, just for good measure. He needs to be careful.
But YuLCS, of course, getting closer and closer to level 6. Now runs into Inspire. A lot of tanky stats there. Goes up, comes down, but will it reset the stacks? No, the stun now comes in. Inspired. Battle of the Polish junglers is over. It's YuLCS. He won. Coming out on top of Larson, may be able to get something back, redeem his teammate, but now pushing in for a bit more. Vander not able to find the reset. No level 6 for the Pyke, the smite. Walking away, the double kill. He'll let the Raptors finish the job.
He survived. No, he didn't.
Did not survive, folks. Update picture. Things are getting harder and harder. Vander will come into the mid lane here.
They've got company too,
on the bottom side. Larson trying to get a little bit aggressive here where the hook is going to land on the Caps. Spring Wet's found. Comes back. Caps is now in trouble trying to dash into safety. Larson not going to be able to grab Caps, running for his life, but they'll find the kill. Vander gets the execute. YuLCS now has to lead.
He's going to see if he can catch anyone walking back down. Are they going to scare Rogue off this dragon?
Caps goes in. He's just going to one-shot Woolite. Caps does get pulled back. Maybe they get something. The chain CC is there. Caps, is he going to be able to grab it? But Perks is on the opposite side of the wall. The flash forward. Woolite now in trouble, but no, it's not quite enough. Wonder's going to have to come in and finish it off.
Our last line of defense there to push Rogue off of the Mountain Drake.
Have to be careful though. Perks, no summoners, has the TP, but that's not going to save him. Can't buy a bit more time. Mickey with an opportunity time, but no, just pulls it back to them. Perks trying to make it out safe. YuLCS trying to buy a bit more time. Finn coming in, but that's going to be one execute. They might look for YuLCS to Rogue.
They are constantly backing, buying gold, and then moving towards objectives and kind of making sure that their wallets are always empty, so they're always strong. The fact
fight, but for oh no, Woolite. That's not for you. Oh.
The team fight victory walks into an objective, either a tower or a dragon.
They don't know. That's Wonder's bush. You can't go into Wonder's bush. He shoots intruders on sight.
The enemy team is on the map, and G2 aren't also on the map matching them.
I think it's an interesting approach to the game, how it's different. We're going to break yet another tower. Wonder, though, goes in for the quick play. Larson going to try to find this one out. Wonder giving him a lot of respect and backing off. And ult is going to go wide here. Rest of Rogue ready to collapse. Where's the hook going to go? Vander fishing. What can he grab? Is going to pull the Tomcatch right back under the tower. That's going to be huge. Mickey now in trouble. Locked down. Buys a bit more time. Vander waiting, though. Sees it. Perfectly played around the
dove.
The dodge caravan. Will it come in time to save him? It might not be. The stolen ultimate is there. Caps can't make it out to safety, and Rogue find yet another pick, but Mickey's on the bottom side.
He's still alive.
Will he be able to get anything else? Caps flashes out. Wants to make it out. Wind.
He's still alive.
Grass hiding. Waiting. Not going to be in. Larson going to take him away, but Perks now here. Will G2...
Right here. I think he was spotted out by the ward in the brush. TP coming in for Rogue. They know that the fight's coming.
Fishing. Ult goes wide. Inspire tries to buy a bit more time. Perks looking for the disengage. Larson on the backside. Have to respect the potential for the Renekton just to pop off. Woolite's coming in as well. Mickey buys as much time as he can, but the very squishy Catfish is now in trouble. Inspired running, but Wonder has found the first kill. Rest of the team looking to disengage. YuLCS buying a bit more time. Perks waiting in the pit. Here's coming as a big arrow. A lot of damage on the Woolite, but a perfect flash will take him out to safety. Buys as much time.
They just couldn't reach anyone to clean it up.
And now, for Wonder, it's this wolf pit where he waits. Caps he died recently, but he's not playing like he did. Instantly one-shots Larson.
That is Caps running from spawn, clearing out some farm in the mid lane, then walking all the way top, and Larson was still there from the previous fight.
Taking care of everything. That's what the water blade is for. But Caps really has to be careful here. Finn just stepped forward just once again. Manages to find this. Caps is going to try to turn the play. I honestly just trying to style, but maybe a little bit too much. He's not going to be able to take down Finn. Healing up, burning, ticking. Is he at least going to get the 1-for-1? Yes, in the end, but Caps.
And that's what we expect from Caps. And it's positioning for a play like this, although here's Larson deep flank.
Cook does manage to grab Perks. Mickey tries to buy as much time as possible. Vander instantly gone.
That was Larson thinking he had the flank, and then suddenly his team just exploded. And speaking of flank, here comes Wonder.
Going in, Woolite dead. That was very fast. Wonder going to continue to look for more. Dashes in, perfect execution. One stack might try to finish off, but Larson's still very strong. Has to be careful. Mickey once again saves the day. The Tomcatch bailing him out of that aggressive dive forward.
So, and how often they do it, and what kind of advantages it gives them.
Finn now going to be in trouble. The Sol and Kiana ult may not be enough to buy time. Wonder now running him down. Finn in trouble. The TP coming in, and he needs to find the kill. Finn tries to get a little bit more, but Wonder now dominating, but running between the enemy tower. Needs to make it out to safety. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, the Elise has been caught and will be taken out. Running for his life. Inspired. Can he make it to safety? That is the question. Vander dashes over the wall. The hook, where's it going to go? Tries to pull it back. Mickey with the Akali in his belly, but not enough. Caps once again in the midst of everything. Vander tries to find the reset, but it will not be there. Big damage coming in. YuLCS wants a few more stacks. The Ignite goes in. Caps gets the kill. YuLCS buys a bit more time to tank, and it is an absolute slaughter. Frustrating game, no doubt. G2, of course, going to move in. They're going to take down the Baron. Finn, maybe a desperation steal, but it's too little, too late.
And as I'm sure...
Perkso continues to auto-attack, will just lay down so much damage. Cannot afford to do that. A desperation move, no doubt, coming in from Larson. Inspired on the backside, but you don't have the stats. You do not have the damage. You do not have anything left on the side of Rogue. It is 49.3 to 36.4, 13k gold advantage. There is no chance. G2 can stand still in RuneScape duel, and they will still come out on top. Really going to take a miraculous outplay. Finn fishing, trying to find something, but instantly Woolite is just deleted. Mickey pulled back, wants to get a bit more, but killed before he even gets a chance for the reset. Now, Fire next on the list. Caps waiting over the wall. He takes the bait, and Caps will finish the kill. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. G2 continuing. They're going to move in. They're going to break the base. One last desperate stand for Rogue. Larson still relatively strong, has the Shojin, maybe can get something done, but it's just going to be a slow, simple close down for G2. They're going to go for style points, as they always do, but G2 versus Rogue. G2 will come out on top. Move up to 13-2, looking to secure that first place spot, no doubt.
I mean, 24-8, it was an absolute shellacking here from G2, but we expect nothing less than the #1 premier.
Versus Splice next week. In terms of the battle for the bye, if G2 Esports pick up one more win, or if Splice drop a game, G2 will be guaranteed a top 2 placement. Before we talk about Rogue and Rogue's playoff chances, which I want to spend some time on.
Okay.
Fnatic versus Splice next week. Vander, who's going to win this, and who is your favorite to place second?
I think Fnatic is better team in general. Their support jungle is just way better in Fnatic, so they can create way more plays. But I don't know, Splice, they always seem to do like crazy plays sometimes, like Chachi or Humanoid, they pop off very often, or like Zerzon Kiana. So I think this is where they have to take the games off. Or maybe like Kobe scaling as well, and like, I mean, both Regis and Kobe, they're both really good, so I don't think...
You can see both teams winning, but
exactly.
you kind of feel
I can
like
see
Fnatic...
both teams winning, but I think Fnatic have better support jungle synergy. They play more aggressive early game, and I think this will be a key in this game.
Yeah, I think my general read on this matchup is like, I see Fnatic having higher highs than this Splice